taste. Guess what we're doing? We're doing a collaboration. Myself, Meat Stall, and the famous one, No Hippie BBQ. Really? But yeah, so the Meat Stall, we'll be putting this link up here, so you can go check him out, and he gonna be doing a brisket cook. And my buddy up, No Hippie BBQ. Check him out. I just left Colorado, was out there chilling. We had a good time. Lyle, you treated me like a brother, and I love you for that. But let's get on this brisket cook. So the next time you'll be seeing these magically fingers on this wonderful 10-pound brisket. It was 11. It was almost 12-pound brisket, but I probably trimmed 2 pounds off it. So it's a perfect 10-pound brisket. It's going to Masterbuilt electric smoker. I'm gonna be smoking that thing probably around 225 for the first 4 or 5 hours. Then we're gonna crank it up and get some more smoke. The wood we're using today is some mesquite and some pecan. Mesquite and some pecan. That's some pecan. Pecan, but we using those 2 woods. What we season it with, we're gonna drop some mustard on that thing. And we're gonna go with some SPG. Salt, pepper, and garlic. Now let me tell you about this, okay? I stepped it up. I decided to use 2 different granules of pepper. I got the coarse and I got the fine pepper. I got a little tad bit of white pepper. I got some fine garlic and I got some coarse garlic. I got coarse salt and fine salt in this thing because I would like for it to flow right on the rub. So what we're gonna do next shot, like I said, you'll see me doing what I do. Let's get back to it. Okay, so this brisket has already been trimmed. I trimmed the little deck off. I took most of the silver skin off. I left the fat on the back. The fat is going to protect the meat from the Masterbuilt electric smoke, since the Masterbuilt electric smoker, since the heat source is from the bottom. So that's going to help with the protection. So what I like starting off with is a binder, mustard, Worcestershire sauce, whatever you want to use. So, and this does help with the bark. Believe it or not, this does help with the bark. Putting the mustard on there is like a little binder, and to me this helps out with the bark. That's just my opinion. And how I like seasoning is I like to get my hand I like to follow and this, I just pat this in like such. I'm not going to put as much mustard on the top side as I did on that side. I think I kind of... And the deco, I want to get a lot of rub on that. That's where the burnt ends or the fatty cut's going to be at. The fatty cut on the brisket. So that's how the brisket looks. Now one thing I'm going to tell you is I like to put my brisket on my smoker cold, well as have my smoker cold, so my brisket can come up to temperature with my smoker, and I can absorb all that wonderful smoke flavor at the beginning. Before it gets over smoked, it tends to thin out my smoker tends to thin out before it gets heavy smoke and it gets that taste in it. But to me, it helps with a Masterbuilt electric smoker if you put your meat on cold, and if you put your meat on when you're putting your wood chips in there, and to me, it just helps absorb the smoke flavor more preferably and profound smoke flavor in the Masterbuilt electric smoker. So this is the brisket. Next shop will be at the Masterbuilt electric smoker. Mesquite wood. I like that mesquite. I like the pecan. I like the mixture. And we're gonna go to the SPG brisket. I'm just gonna, that easy. Dealing the Masterbuilt electric smoker. So before it gets to smoking, I got the heat and everything going. I have this beautiful brisket right here. I'm putting in here. And what I'm gonna do is set it and forget it. Every hour to hour and 20 minutes, I'm gonna set my alarm. I'm gonna add mesquite and I'm gonna add pecan to the smoke. We'll be cooking this brisket at around 225, 250. Sometimes I may bring it a little higher. Sometimes I may bring it down a little lower. I'm gonna play with the temperature, but I'm gonna try to keep it at around 225, 250. So let's close it up. But for the first 3 hours, 4 hours, all I'm adding is smoke to it. I like a smokier brisket. My kids like a smokier brisket. So you can add that to it. And look, I can look and cook, because look at the window. You know, they say if you ain't looking, you ain't cooking. But Masterbuilt, you can look and cook. So this is TNT barbecue. I'm going to be out. I'm not going to spritz this. I'm not going to wrap it. We're going all the way. I got temperature. I got a time set for 12 hours. If it takes 12 hours, so be it. If it don't take 12 hours, I'm using a toothpick to go for temperature. A probe tenderness. So when it slides in like melted butter, that's when I'm gonna take this brisket off. However, what time that be, the world may only know. So we're wrapping this up. We're in for the long cook. Remember, check out No Hippie BBQ. See how his brisket going. Check out my boy, the meat stall. See how his brisket going. Rick, I see you, boy. You know, subscribe to his channel. If you're not subscribed to No Hippie BBQ, subscribe to that guy's channel. He's doing everything over there. So remember, TNT barbecue. I'll see you some more time. This is TNT barbecue. I'm back. This brisket been on for 5 hours. I think I'm finna go spritz it because the bark is set up, and I want to keep it moist. Why don't you come over and look, camera, for me? So this is what we're looking like. So I'm gonna go ahead and spritz it out with this beef broth, and this is just gonna help the bark form a little better. So and add some beefiness to the brisket. So that's what I like doing. I like to stay at the beef flavor. So this is plain old beef, and you see that bark, how the bark forming over here, the bark forming. So I tell you what, it's looking pretty good. 5 hours in. I think you got 5 more hours. The next 5 hours I'm gonna keep it moist, and I'm gonna keep it pretty much sprayed down, and I'm gonna just I'm gonna go with pecan wood for now. I'm gonna cut off with the mesquite, and I'm heading with pecan wood. I'm keeping it rocking at 270. I want it to shoot through the stall, and I'm gonna put my probe in right now. So my probe is in. So now we're gonna start checking the temperature. Like I said, we've been 5-6 hours in. I'm back. Now, the brisket has rested for about an hour. It's time to slice it up. It's still warm. So we finna come down here and finna see what this Masterbuilt electric smoker done. We finna see the job. So the grain is running this way. So I'm gonna start slicing this way. So I'm just gonna take this chunk right here and I'm gonna go right in the middle just like that with this brisket. So I'm gonna try my best to go pencil thin this on this brisket, okay? So remember, go check out the meat stall and no Hippie BBQ. So this is what we're looking like right here, guys. This is what we're looking like. Look at that fold. Look at the bend. Look at the smoke flavor. Look at it right here. Oh my goodness. And this is so yummy. Oh my goodness. So let me get a taste of this. I think I want to show me slicing up the rest of this brisket right here. That's so smoky and goodness. So I'm gonna go pencil thickness on the slices. And I want to tell you, Masterbuilt electric smoker, job well done. You will be pressed to get a brisket this beautiful. And what I like to do is I want to start some slices here. So I want to come over here and slice this point opposite way. Oh my goodness. This is the fattiest part. This is the best right here. So I'm going to put this here. And I want to turn this around. And I want you to pick up what this Masterbuilt electric smoker has done. Look at the bark on that meat. Look at the color. Look at the brisket. And let's take out a piece slice right here. And look at this right here. Now that's a brisket. When it's limp like that, and then you just do right here, got a little snap and it pulls apart. That is a that's an A1 brisket. Oh my goodness, just falling apart. And then you got the fatty part of the brisket. This is awesome. So let me get a taste of that. And no Hippie BBQ meat stall. This Masterbuilt has done a good job. So I want to give a taste. So if we want to come up here, and this is the final taste test. In the words of a famous pit master named Big Mo, this is smokified, certified, smokified, yummified. This is TNT Barbecue. God bless you, and God bless America.